Let's see. I had my mic turned down like a moron. There we go. While I wait on people, hey, Sis. While I wait on people on the purple side to start showing up, if you happen to be passing through and are aware of my circumstances and my situation, I've got an update. I'm just going to give the purple side a little bit of time to kick back in and start working. Hopefully it'll send out notifications to folks. Hey, Deez. What's going on, man? There we go. Now we got some people finally showing up on the purple side. I was streaming a minute ago and had to shut it down in a hurry and take care of some information. Now I'm ready to share that information with all of you. Hey, Mac. I bet it didn't send out another. Hey, Coda. Hope y'all are doing all right. I just got a call with some big news. I was just waiting on the purple side to kick back in and get folks showing up to share the information. Y'all will be excited to hear it as well. Hey, Giorgio. Good to see you, buddy. Hang out. I've got some information for you. Wow, getting lots of likes already. Thank you. It is nice. We just got very, very good news moments ago. I had a stream going, and Aaron comes running down here, super excited. You got to stop what you're doing. And so I did, and I put a mute on I thought I'd put a mute on the stream. Some folks didn't get muted apparently, and so I had to then shut it down in a hurry. While we took the call and dealt with the lady who called, there is a distinct possibility that probably around tomorrow afternoon, I might get a call for a kidney. They have a person who is not doing well, obviously is brain dead, and they're keeping them alive so that they can figure out what to do with organs. And apparently I am at the top of the list right now in my blood category. So she called and we spoke, and she said that because they still have to do some testing and stuff on the person who's in a bad way, that there's still the possibility that it may fall through, but they are a very good match for me in general. And she said she would call me tomorrow around noon to let me know what to expect going forward. If it goes the way she described it, then it sounds like I might get called in for it tomorrow night. And if that's the case, day after tomorrow, I might possibly have a kidney. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Coda. Love you. Pass on my love to the rest of your household who may not be sitting there listening. But yeah, super excited about that. I'm trying not to let my hopes get up too high, to be very honest, because if it doesn't work, obviously it doesn't work, and I keep doing what I'm doing, which is fine. I have adjusted myself to the idea that I might have to keep living like this for multiple years. But things are moving forward in such a way that I really might actually get one this time. And that's the first time I've had an actual offer. So, yeah, it's a big deal. And I guess I have some paperwork I need to do. You know, I've never been one of those people who had a will. I don't have a lot of stuff, so I didn't really feel like it mattered for me. My kids are all grown and not under my control anymore, so I guess I need to get a will. Where's Jap the Ripper when you need him or her? I don't need anybody to go out and ruin somebody for me. Thank you, Blown. 5'7". OBS. What have you got your 5.7 OBS in? I had a 96 Chevy Tahoe, but I didn't have the 5.7. I had the 6.5 liter diesel in it. But I know the 5.7 is a pretty popular model. Thank you, Nick. It is a big deal. 89 Silverado. You can't beat that. I had a 77 GMC pickup as my very first vehicle with a good old 350 in it. Single cab. And I drove the wheels off that thing. It was fantastic. That bitch would haul a 1-ton van uphill while idling at 30 miles an hour. It was a beast. Probably had the idle turned up too high too, but I enjoyed that vehicle. Enjoyed it a lot. And I missed my 2-door Tahoe. I literally ran that thing into the ground. I ran it until the engine blew up. Matter of fact, I blew up 2 motors in it. Got a 93 GMC Sierra C3500 with a 454. Now that's a beast right there. That's fantastic. I like that. Send gifts to bro. By all means, send gifts to bro. Please and thank you. And thank you to Nayeli up there above for the gummy bear. Sorry I didn't see that earlier. Scroll up a little bit. Madeline, thank you for the gift. And Nayeli Hernandez sent some roses earlier, and I missed all of them. So thank you for that, Nayeli. I really appreciate you. I do. Appreciate anybody who's here watching this and just enjoying this moment with me. I don't think it sent out another notification on the purple side. So a lot of the folks that follow me on the regular aren't going to realize this until later. I'll have to put it in the Discord. But yeah, just moments ago, I had to hang up on the stream and talk to her. And it sounds like by tomorrow afternoon, I should have a pretty good handle on what's going down and know when things are going to go down. So yeah, it's a big deal. If you wasn't broke, go live Thursday and I'll get you. I feel you, 5.7. It's all good though. I appreciate the thoughts and thank you for those gifts. Appreciate you very much. I don't sit here and worry about people sending me gifts. I'll take anything that anybody wants to send, but please don't feel like you got to. Still got a little on here? Right on, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, goodness. I am in a place right now where I know I didn't fix the screen and it shows the wrong display for the broadcast. No, it's on the right one. Okay, that's good. I feel like my brain is just not engaged. Remember when you started? I want to say this is amazing how far you came. Thank you, Skylar. It's good to see you. You're just in time to hear some really good news. Tim Perez, you too. I literally just like 20 minutes ago got the call from the hospital, not to go up there right now, but to let me know that they have a very good match and I'm the next person in line. So they were basically letting me know that I need to be available and ready to jump and run tomorrow. So yeah, things are going really well. It is amazing. It could still fall through. The person from whom the kidney is going to come is still got to endure some testing. They're effectively brain dead is the way I've understood it at this point. But they're being kept alive in order to let them be tested to donate. And it may still come up and them say, not a good match. But right now, it's looking very, very likely like things are going to go that way. Make a post for you. This is me. No, make a post by all means, buddy. I don't mind. But yeah, just might be going to the hospital tomorrow. I've already got a go bag. I'm ready to go whenever they say so. So it's over there and ready. And I'm just going to sit here and... Ugh. You got a job doing painting? Grats, Giovanni. That's fantastic. Good job. That's an excellent skill to learn when you're young because it'll stay with you all your life. The fact that you're next in line, it really is a huge win. So about a month and a half ago, we made a quick trip to Texas to help with Angel's dad a little bit, and it was on the 4th of July, as a matter of fact. So, right at the beginning of July. I'm doing good, Brookie, and better now. That's what I'm talking about. I just got a phone call that have made things a lot better. So anyway, we were in Texas to see our family and handle business, and right as we were leaving, I got a call from my nurse coordinator who said, hey, you are now officially on the transplant list. And we talked about it, and that was awesome. She also let me know that there's really not a lot of people ahead of me in my blood type, so things are looking really good, and that was awesome. And so we went ahead and made our trip to Texas, took care of our business there, and when I got back that next Monday, I got a call from her again, and she said, hey, we have somebody on the line that we think is going to be a good match for you. And so she wanted to talk to me about some other details, and I haven't heard anything more about that situation. So, I figured it probably fell through, and that's okay. It's likely to go that way. Good to see you too, Carib. But I got a call just moments ago, and they said they have a person who is not in a good way and is a donor, and I believe they call it a cardiac donor, which I believe means they are brain dead, but their heart is still pumping, and they are being kept alive in all the other ways that matter until their organs can be dealt with. And because of that, they still have some testing to do. They got to check antibodies and things of that nature. It's still going to take several hours. So I asked her, or rather she told me that she would call me tomorrow around noon to let me know what the situation is and if I need to be prepared to run down there. But today's call was to let me know that tomorrow I need to be ready, so to, free up my schedule and not make anything, not leave town. So yeah, it's official. I have an offer out there, and we just have to see how they do, how that person progresses, and how the testing that they do on that person goes. Obviously, matters of personal privacy and such are a thing. They're not ever going to tell me about this person. I won't ever know anything about that person unless they donate and then choose to let me know. But right now I know there is somebody who's not doing well from whom I may get a donation. And honestly, I would rather they stay alive and keep their organs. But if it's going to go that way, then yeah, it's an awesome thing. And I am really happy that that this journey may be coming to an end, or at least this portion of it. Xiaomin got a job too. That's awesome. For speaking to people for 50 minutes. What are you doing? Translating stuff? Xiaomin, I had to hang up on it, so I don't know what you did or didn't hear, but I may actually have a kidney available to me tomorrow. And things are getting ready to start moving. It's a big deal. I had to end the stream, and when I started it again, I don't think it sent out a notification on the TikTok side, or on the purple side. Zuki? Yeah, Zuki. Thank you for sharing the live a whole bunch of times. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, y'all, man. It's a big deal, and frankly, it really hasn't set in yet. I'm so used to just expecting to keep doing what I'm doing and not get my hopes up, and also not worry about it. I don't sit around fretting about what could happen to me. I just live each day like it's a normal day. I just don't feel very good most of the time. So I'm having a hard time feeling the excitement that this should bring. Like, I am excited. My brain is going 100 miles an hour, and at the same time, I almost don't believe it. So we'll see. I am trying to be positive. I've always said the universe is out to kill us, and I think it is. If you don't believe me, jump out into space or go walk around out in the wilds for a little while and let me know how that works for you. The world wants to kill us. We, in our intelligence, have made the world a lot safer place and a lot healthier place. if you got time, would you be up for a call after stream? Got some things to ask. Absolutely. Happy to do it. This is not pre-recorded, Ray. I'm just bouncing back and forth between the purple side and the TikTok side and answering people while I pass on my good news. Bad news for whoever is not doing well, and I wish them and their family all the love and compassion. And at the same time, while I hope they get to keep their kidney and keep on living, they wouldn't have called me if it wasn't already too far gone. So I'm happy to take the kidney. We'll see how it plays out, and that's going to be information for tomorrow. Yeah, OBS, I'd be happy to play with you. I typically always play with followers, so I'd be happy to play with you. Oh, Jama, I may have a kidney going. I just got a call from the hospital to let me know that they have somebody on the line not doing well, but they still have a lot of testing to do to see if they're going to be a good match. But at this moment, they look like a good match. And because of that, they called to let me know that I needed to clear my schedule. They needed to ask me some questions about my current state of health and meds I'm on and stuff like that. So right now, it's looking really good. And frankly, I'm just a little stunned, having a hard time feeling the excitement that this will bring, but the jitters are beginning. You start working out again once you've healed, if and when you get a kidney? Man, I would think so. At the very least, I intend to go back to work. And work has always been my exercise. Running heavy dollies down ramps and pushing them 100 yards to get into restaurants and drop off their boxes and then go back out and do it again. That was a good bit of heavy activity, and I've always done that. But I also think at this point in my life, I've gotten broken enough that I can look at it and say, I just don't think I need to be throwing groceries like that anymore. I don't either, Leandra, but I'm glad to have you, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you for that. If you haven't already, any of you on the TikTok side, if you haven't already, I'm told there's something I need to ask you for called a Heart Me. If you have a Heart Me left, please share it on my channel. I honestly don't know what that's all about yet, but Angel keeps telling me I need to request those. So please, if you have your Heart Me still, send it to me. Hey, Icy. It's good to see you, man. Just sharing the good news that I might possibly have a kidney tomorrow. Just got a call from the hospital to let me know. So things are looking up. Been here since you went viral the first time. Thank you, Katie. Thank you so much. Hearts all around all of you people, especially my regular followers. Any of you that are here on the regular, man, thank you so much for your support. Especially to those of you who've been supporting me on all of these channels and keeping things going. Without y'all, I probably would have quit streaming just completely, because it's easier to just sit and play games by myself than it is to keep a channel going and try and engage with people, especially when you're antisocial like me. You've been here in the background since near the beginning. Hey, that's okay, man. It means a lot to me that you've been here. Thank you. Thank you, HDN. Appreciate you. Elena, thank you. I am really happy about it, and I am super happy that y'all were here to get the news. Let's see. Remember, I came and followed when Sammy Meadows tried to help you win. I'm sorry, I don't know who Sammy Meadows is. The only other streamer that I know of who was talking about donating on my behalf was... Johnsky. And while he did apply, I don't know if he's been moved forward in it or not. Plus, I think he's had enough going on with his little boy and all the troubles there. But yeah, whichever way it goes, and from whoever I get a kidney, I'm thankful and just happy to have it happen. It's looking really good, they love, and thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. Hey, Alex, thank you. Appreciate that follow, too. There's Callie. Haven't seen her in months. She was on the last time that I streamed, but apparently a lot of people are not getting the notifications about my streams. She has said that she didn't get one on several occasions, and some of my other regulars have said so too. I think Xiao Min said that earlier once. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Dave. I don't know what Miros is. Hey, Visiretti. You're missing out, buddy. I just got a call a little while ago letting me know that I may potentially have a kidney available for me tomorrow. Thank you, Satek. Love you too, buddy. How do you give me your kidney? Well, if you're interested in donating on my behalf, go to www.uchealthlivingdonor.org. Let me go ahead and put that in the deal there. Yeah. There you go. There's the link. And there's a questionnaire there. It'll be kind of an early screening for you. And if you're interested in donating, visit that site and you'll find what you need to know. But I got a call from the hospital just a few moments ago letting me know that they have somebody who has, had a wreck or damage or whatever the case may be. They are being kept alive, but their heart is still pumping. So they're called a cardiac donor, and there is a potential that I might get a kidney from that person tomorrow. How old do you got to be? You got to be 18 or older in the United States nonstop. You posted a video for more luck. Thank you very much, Skylar. If you wouldn't mind, Skylar, do me a favor and visit my my other pages. My Facebook page under the name DirtNap, and post it on there, and I will repost it. If you're already following me here on TikTok, send it to me in a direct message, and I will repost your video so we can get it out there. Thank you very much, Nonstop. I try to be cool. I try to be a good person, but I'll freely admit that in a great many ways I'm a big dick and am a dick to people, but I try not to be too much of a dick. I always say it like this. I am not the dick who will cut you off on the highway, but I am the dick who will see it happen from a couple of lanes over and point and laugh. So there you go. Thank you, Lemon. Appreciate the roses. Much love to you. I feel like this microphone isn't in the way of the camera here. Let's move that over here. I can't actually see the image because it's behind the browser that lets me see the chat on the TikTok side. Big inspiration that you've met in the past couple of years. Well, thank you. Have we actually met, or do you just mean run across here online? Because I have met some people from online. Online, right on. No worries. Well, thank you very much for that, man. I appreciate you guys being here. And I appreciate all of you sharing in this good news. It's a huge thing for me. It feels kind of trite to turn on a video game and play that for entertainment now. And yet at the same time, playing games is what I love to do. But I apparently need to take care of some paperwork. So I'm just going to say thank you guys for being here to let me tell y'all about this situation and this news. And I will try to let y'all know more tomorrow after I know more. If you're interested in knowing, but maybe you don't follow me or don't join my lives on the regular, please follow my TikTok. I'm sure I'll make a video about it as it happens. You can follow my Facebook page. That video will get posted over there as well. So, Facebook, Instagram, you can find me on Twitter. I don't really use either of those for my channel, but eventually that information will get out there. So, wish you could meet me in person? Well, depending on where you're at, I imagine we could make that happen. Hey, no worries. Yeah, that was what I was going to say. Is anybody who's interested in knowing right up to the moment. You can join my Discord because I'll be chatting and letting people know more in there right in the moments. Minnesota, but trying to move down to Tennessee. I've been considering retiring to Tennessee. I'm originally from Texas, and I love it in Texas, but Angel doesn't really like the heat down there. So I wanted to move somewhere that is heavily treed, has bodies of water. You know, if I wanted to, I could walk out on my back porch stark naked and I wouldn't upset the neighbors because they wouldn't be able to see me because I'm away from everybody. You know, that's how far away I want to be. So Tennessee would be a good fit for that. Kentucky would too. Beautiful country out there. But anyway, we're looking. I've got some friends out there in Minnesota right now. It'd be about 45 minutes away from Nashville. Well, that's a good area. It's a beautiful country out there. Having driven trucks all over the country, I've seen all the areas. So I have good ideas about where I would like to live. But at the same time, Angel hasn't visited a lot of these places. So I've got to show her what it is that is appealing to me. There's lots of companies out there that will pay you to go to school. The company that I ran for, I worked for a small company. It was called Lisa Motor Lines. I don't know if they still operate under that name. They were owned by FFE, which is one of the biggest ones out there. And FFE bought them and a few other brands. And then recently FFE got bought. So I really don't know what they're doing over there, but I know they still operate under the name FFE. And they, I'm sure, will still pay for you to go to trucking school. Not only pay for the school, but pay you while you do it. And then, of course, you can get out there and make money doing it. I was working for Papa John's, and so I was throwing groceries at all their stores, and that was good exercise for me, so that I wasn't just sitting behind the wheel. But the grocery jobs like that tend to want people that have a little experience. So if you go out and get you a long haul job for a year or two, then get into one of the more food service or beer type jobs, you can be home every night and still make really good money. I cleared $100,000 working for Papa John's. Best paying job I've worked for, but there are other even better paying trucking jobs. That's just one of the most common ones. Flatbed or livestock. Well, I'll tell you, the thing about livestock is that they have always been known for running high-speed trucks and really pushing their drivers to do their thing. And with the onset of satellite-tracked logbooks and everything, they don't get to run nearly as hardcore as they used to. Same with the flatbeds. The container guys are used to not even running logs. Most of them didn't even keep logbooks in the truck because they were running all local. And when they did run longer distances, they typically ran long haul, so they just didn't care. So both of those aspects of trucking are in a little bit more turmoil these days, especially out in California, where and probably the other coastal areas, anywhere that there is, a dock where they have to deal with all the containers coming into the country and the backlog of that was going on. You already work on the shipping container trailer chassis. Right on. Hey, Candy Lee, doing really well. Got some good news today. Things are really looking up. Very good likelihood of potentially having a kidney tomorrow. Can I imagine what? Actually getting one? No, I'm really having a hard time letting it in, to be very honest. Like I'm not able to feel the emotions that I should be feeling from it. Yeah, I just got the call. Persephone. I like that. That's a great play on the name. Yeah, Persephone. I just got a call a little while ago from the hospital letting me know that they have somebody potentially lined up for me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Buns, I saw you in there earlier. Got to practice backing up trailers from 20 to 53 foot. I'll tell you what you ought to do. And this is what I did when I was teaching people to drive trucks, and I taught for a trucking school. This is what we did every day: is we would take people to relatively unused service roads, like stretches of highway that are out and about and don't get a lot of turnaround, give you a lot of service road to drive on. And that was where we would do all our practice. And then because there was almost nobody on the road, we could practice backing on there and just back and back and back to the point that they could follow a line like nobody's business. Anybody that I trained is a backing beast. I don't mind bragging in that way because I'm a backing motherfucker. And I taught those people how to do it. Got practicing a lot with over 1,000 chassis and truckers over. So you're bumping docks with those, moving them from wherever taking them from off the ship as they come down and sit in the yard. You're moving them from there and over into docks. Is that correct? Yes, love, I took a pill. Matter of fact, I've got a second one because I'm going to munch on some Ritz crackers here. You're more moving them to the shop and back in the lot? Right on. Well, that's still the same basic thing. You may not get quite as much practice that way, but that's still basically the same thing. You're getting in there and backing those things around. So, yeah, it is phenomenal for Stephanie. Right now, I'm having a hard time just letting that news in. She called, and we told them to call Angel before they called me, because if they ever call in the middle of the night, I'm not likely to wake up and hear my phone, and she will. So she was the first call that they made, and she's upstairs working from home, and I'm down in the basement. So she ran down 3 flights of stairs to get down here and tell me that she had them on the phone and to put the channel on hold, and I did. And apparently I didn't get the mute turned on good, so a few people got the news while I had it on mute. But yeah, the hospital has called. Snags, good to see you back in. I got a call from the hospital, and they have somebody ahead of me. Or not ahead of me, but they have somebody who's in a bad way that they are expecting to be a donor for me. They have testing that has to be done to verify that this person is going to be a good match for me. So they're going to call me tomorrow and let me know where things stand and kind of give me a ballpark idea of the time frames at that point. You were here for that, man. I'm glad that you were here, OBS. Thank you. And yeah, you're right. That's not a bad job. Matter of fact, for that rate, I might just take a job back in trailers so that I can be home all the time. It is amazing. Thank you, Snag. Thank you very much. It is a big deal. And I'm happy because y'all are making me happy, but we are the backup to the primary person. What do you mean by that, love? Thank you, Soul Mist. Hey, Kalia. I'm good, Yuri. Hunters, good to see you. I thought she said that I was the next person in line. Okay, well, then it might not be quite as likely for me, but they let me know that there was a person who was there for me or is a potential match and has to be tested. Hey, Maddox. It's good to see you. Either way, it's a step closer. You're absolutely right. Pardon me for a moment. I need to start feeding my face a little bit. I'm a little too excited for my own good. I'm going to munch a cracker. Sorry, I don't want to. I'm second, but if the first person declines, I get it. Okay, I didn't understand that from what she was saying. Maybe she said that to you while you were still upstairs. Anyway, I thought she said that I was the next person because that's why she expected to call me tomorrow and let me know what the time frame is. Heart pours out to you. Thank you, for Stephanie. Thank you. Jeremy, that's what we're talking about. I got a call from the hospital just a little while ago, and it's looking really good. There was a person who's not doing well from whom I may get a kidney. And if I do, it'll be tomorrow or tomorrow night. Is that something important? That's you. I need to tell the girls. Well, it so happens that Dakota was in the stream, and I am sure he has already told them. In fact, I thought I saw Josie jump in too. We're very discombobulated here. Like if I were to start a game right now, I would either kick everybody's ass or completely zone out and lose every shot because my brain is just not engaged in the world. Excuse me for just a moment. Time to blow my nose. Please tell me that the mute button worked and y'all didn't have to hear that. And your thoughts, best of luck. Thank you, Maddox. Burberry, I'm doing well. It's good to have you here, man. I may potentially have a kidney on my side, so yeah, that's a good deal. I try not to cough or sneeze or chew food in anybody's ear, but I know it's happened. Either way, still great news and gives hope it'll all be happening soon. Yes, that's it exactly. And it's just looking really good. So achieved what you wished for? Well, it hasn't happened yet, but the hospital has called to let me know that it very well could happen tomorrow. And frankly, if I'm that high on the list, then even if there is a person ahead of me, it won't be very long. Forgive me for the lack of sympathy in saying it this way, but people die all the time. People are in car wrecks constantly. And so if there is a person ahead of me on here, besides all the people who are out there being tested on my behalf, I now have a person who may be a cadaver on my behalf. And if that's the case, it'll happen tomorrow or the next day. You're right. Death is inevitable. I just don't want to be insensitive to the people who are donors because it's important. A lot of people are scared of being a donor. I will freely admit that for a lot of years, I was not a donor on my license because I just had these, I had heard horror stories of doctors who didn't want somebody to die on their table, who would look over there and see that guy who was in a car wreck and be like, yeah, that guy's not going to make it, and come harvest from me. So you said hi on Twitch quite a while ago. Well, forgive me, I've had a lot of Joes, but so I don't remember you specifically, but and I get a lot of comments on Twitch. I don't want to be rude to you, but yeah, I don't remember you specifically. Just that I've had a lot of Joes, but man, I'm glad you made your way here. Strawberry, it's 4 in the Philippines, and you were here just in time to hear all the good news. I am so appreciative of your presence. Hey, Trips, so good to see you again, man. Your timing is excellent. I just got a call from the hospital a little while ago, and I may have a kidney tomorrow night, something like that. Somebody's not doing well, and they have to do a lot of testing first, but there's somebody who looks to be a good fit for me. And yes, I am going to shout out Carv. I actually made an update video the other day about making the transplant list, and I failed to tag Carv in that. So I was going to go back and do that, but now I just need to make another quick video giving this information and tag Carv in it for sure. If you hop on, I'll run with you because I took the day off. Hey, right on. I've only been on the list for a month. That's right. Anybody who happens to potentially be in contact with Carv, feel free to let him know. As a matter of fact, I'm going to send him a direct message here in a little bit because he is the reason that so many people came out of the woodwork to help me and to donate on my behalf. So yeah, I need to. Well, the thing about this is, Maddox, is that for the last 2 years or so, I've been on dialysis trying to get on the transplant list. but I was too fat. And now that I've lost enough weight that I can get on, and I have been on, that those 2 years now count as seniority. So I've been on the list for 2 years, and I am A positive, and apparently they don't get as many people at A positive. It's a little rarer, I guess. And they told us when we got back from Texas that there weren't very many people ahead of me. So yeah, we've been sitting there with a lot of excitement and a lot of fear that it might not follow through, and here it is. Sure enough, they called. So yeah, if there's somebody ahead of me, fine, let them have it. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. They've let me know how close it is. So, and yes, I am eligible. One way or another, I am very likely to get a kidney very soon. But as things are standing right now, it looks like I might have one here in the next couple of days. Thank you, Trips. Thank you so much. Appreciate all your support too, Trips. You've been very helpful, and not only the subscribing that you've done, but in joining and following my channel, man. It just means the world to me. All of you guys do. So you would go to Texas if so, or I misheard? No. I was telling another guy that I was originally from Texas. We were talking about where we currently live. I live in Colorado, and I grew up in Texas. But we've also talked about the potential of retiring to like Tennessee, which is where this other gentleman is fixing to move. Hey, Vinny. Good to have you back, buddy. Burberry. You know, it's been a trip. It's been a thing. Um, in a lot of ways, it hasn't been hard. Thank you so much, Snag. In a lot of ways, it hasn't been hard. A lot of people who go through dialysis have to go into the clinics, and they get hooked up to a machine that sucks the blood out of their body, cleanses it, and then pumps it back in. And it takes 3 or 4 hours. And then they have to do that 3 or 4 times a week. And I haven't had to do that at all because I do my dialysis at home. I do what's called peritoneal dialysis. And I have a little port in my belly, and the machine pumps fluid in every night while I'm asleep that sucks toxins out of my body and then pumps it back out and down the drain. And so it's better for my body and my overall health. But a lot of people have to go back down. Hey, Xiaomin, thank you for another sub, buddy. And you're right. You've got a 3-month thing going on there. That's awesome. I appreciate it so much. You didn't have to do that. Love to meet up, have a grand time, and learn from you. I am happy to meet up with anybody. Happy to chat. By all means, send me a message on Discord, and we can have a nice chat. We can do it as a voice or text chat, whatever you like. I am happy to visit with most anybody at any given time. But yeah, I am discombobulated. And I wanted to get back on here because when they called, I was in the middle of a stream. And I reached over and hit the mute button, but I forgot I had it set to hold the button rather than toggle the button. So I tapped it and it muted very briefly and then went off. Some of the folks heard the news, heard the phone call that we got. But I wanted to come back on and let people know what was going on. And while I still have a desire to sit here and play, I guess I have some paperwork I need to take care of. So, thank you, exclamation points guy. Oh, thank you, Snag. You've been a real benefit to us too, Snag. You're so kind, reaching out your messages, letting us know that you're thinking about us. It really means the world to me. And, you know, I've got nothing but love for you and your family. I hope everything goes well on your side too. I need California Raisin to pop on. I'd like for her to hear the news while I'm still doing this, because she's been following a lot and she helps moderate things and has been amazing as well. I'm sure she's at work or doing whatever she does during a given day. You're messaging her. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm glad that she's finding out. I haven't got it yet, Ryan, but I got a call just 20, 30 minutes ago from the hospital to let me know that they had somebody who wasn't likely to make it, that was a good match for me, and that I needed to be prepared. And so they had some questions for me. That person's still got to go through some testing. They've got to check antibodies and things of that nature. But they called to let me know that they had a kidney that was potentially going to be mine. So yeah, things are moving in a good way. And I'm just discombobulated from the call. Astronovics, we did made it. And thank you for being here to share this moment with me. It really does mean the world to me. Less Clinically Fucked. Now that's a great name. I love it. That's a great name. I love it. I will make it. One way or another, I'm going to make it. But yeah, it looks like I may actually have a kidney lined up. All right. We can keep talking about it as we go. Angel says I can stream for a little bit before I have to handle paperwork. So no donor yet, but it looks like we might have somebody lined up within the next day or two. Star. Oh, goodness. You got lungs in 2018. Right on. If you don't mind me asking, what happened to your lungs? I can see a little bit of your picture there, and you look like you have to be a fairly young person in that picture. So how did your lungs get fucked that early? Thank you very much, Braden. Much love all around. Oh, yeah, you missed the live when they first called. So, Snag, I saw you say hello and that you made it. And that happened right as I was putting everybody on hold and on mute. And then I had to end the stream almost immediately. You're 27, genetics be that way. I got you. I was like, I was a smoker. I smoked cigarettes, 2 packs a day for 30 plus years. So I'm just really surprised my lungs aren't giving up. But I quit about 2 years ago. Hey, Theo. It looks like they may have a kidney for me. The short version is this. There is a person who is not doing well, who is still alive, but is being kept alive with machines. And that's being done so that they can be tested to see who might be able to get their organs and where they might be able to go, as well as presumably to keep organs fresh. And that, forgive me if I say this, there is the potential that that person could pull through. Eventually they will shut them down, shut the machines down, and let nature take its course. And if their heart doesn't keep them alive, then they will pass. And if that's the case, and they know that's going to be the case, when that's the case, those organs will be divvied out. Hey, Mina Mulani. Appreciate you being here. Would you do an American Truck Simulator convoy stream? Well, I don't see why not. I do have American Truck Simulator. I haven't actually played it. John Marston? Sorry, I don't know who John Marston is. The closest I can do is James Marsters, and that's the guy that played Spike on Buffy and was later a narrator for a series of books that I follow. Because of my voice, I sound like that person? All right. Nope, my name is Jada Lewis. Your mom's croissant. That's a fantastic name. Are you by chance a fan of Tom Segura? I'm so discombobulated I can't bring names to my face. California Raisin has been summoned. Much love. Callie, I'm sure you've been told, but just in case you haven't now, I got a call from the hospital just a little bit ago to let me know that they have somebody potentially lined up for me. They're not well. Tests have to be done. It's going to take some time, but I potentially have a donor that I will have in the next day or two. You weren't actually needed? Of course you were needed. We needed you here all the time. Why the fuck weren't you here with my stream just in general? Come on now. Thank you, Astronovics. If you like steak, do it now. Oh, I missed something. What do you mean, less clinically fucked? Because I love steak. Love Tom Segura. So what's funny, and the reason I asked you about that, is he and his wife do a podcast called Your Mom's House Podcast, and I liked the name of that. So when I first started streaming with the intention of trying to draw attention to my kidney problem, I would title my room Your Dad's House, and hope that people who were fans of Tom Segura would see it, chuckle, and join the room. And then I think I started listening to it as Your Grandpa's House or something like that. But yeah, I'm a fan of Tom as well. So yeah, it's cool to see you pop through. Thanks for being here. The accidental heroic dosage bit. Yep. I have also been known to take heroic doses of things. Yep, Gio was waiting on you too. I hope I'm far enough away from the mic that y'all can't hear me chewing. Post-transplant, they say only well done. Well, that's fucked up. You're right, because well done is well fucked. Good deal. I need to nibble on these crackers, but I don't really want to crunch in everybody's ear. Can't have raw food mainly. She's saying I can't have an undercooked steak. All right. Remind me to talk to him about that because that's a big deal. All right. I am sure you would. Because that's the only way to do it, medium rare. I'll go as far as medium. You also hate the sound of chewing, but this is a celebration snack. Okay, real quick. Y'all can't actually hear me chewing, right? Because if that's ASMR, I will gladly crunch into the microphone. Yeah, raisin helps keep the TikTok side going. A little? Okay. I don't have high sensitivity turned up for that kind of thing. She says to get over here and talk to her. Can't hear it when you back away. Good. Oh, that's fantastic. Well done steaks and no runny eggs. Like you can't have a runny yolk? Because I don't want a runny white of the egg, but the yolks have to be runny. I'm sorry, they just have to be. Car Spotter, I am 49 years old. Turned 50 here in just a handful of days. Not as old as I look, and yet still quite old. What's funny that you got me thinking about it now, when I was younger, and let's say like 35 or whatever, my beard looked very much like my gray hair. You know, it still had some black in it. And I would make deliveries to this restaurant, and a girl made it known to me that she was very interested. I had no interest in her. I was happily married at the time. And because she said a whole bunch of things that she said, and I don't need to go into it all. I basically just told her, says, "Oh, you don't want any part of me. I'm 56 years old, and I just got nothing going on." And I was 35 or so at the time, and she bought it hook, line, and sinker. I have always looked much older than I am, unless you take a look at the picture of me shaven. When I am shaven, then I might pass for somebody who's only 40. The gang is back together. Well, you're missing the skater girl you were so worried about, Giovanni. But she's never been back, so she wasn't really part of the gang. Benz has been watching for a while. They helped you through. Bonza, I'm really glad to hear that. You probably have more stipulations. Well, that's a thing. You're baby-faced. The little bit of your picture that I can see in the little round emblem by your face, you look like you might be a very young baby-faced person. But because I can only just barely see you there, I didn't want to take a chance and assume that. Yes, my love? Well, you came down here, so I assumed you had something to say. Mads, I have not gotten a kidney yet, but as it happens, just moments ago I got a call from the hospital to let me know that they have somebody lined up for me who is a potential match, and we'll know more tomorrow around noon. Blood cancer, and you finished the treatment over a year ago? Right on, Benza. Congratulations on that. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that you went through your treatment. Oh, but you relapsed. And I'm giving you hope. Well, I don't know why I give you hope, but I am so glad that you take it. It is exciting, and you got to show up on the day that I got news. So, while you weren't there when we first heard about it, the match is not a live donor. It's a person who's not doing well. Yeah, they are essentially brain dead, being kept alive to keep the organs alive.
No, they're not brain dead. There's cardiac and there's brain dead. This one is a cardiac, meaning they will be taken off life support and allowed to expire on their own.
I thought that she said that was what meant brain dead.
No, there is brain dead, which is like they are already on life support.
I got you. That's a person who's a vegetable.
Correct.
This is a person who, left to their own devices, would not live.
Correct.
But they can't just jump in because they've got to do testing to make sure that there's matches and everything. Oh, thank you very much, Lucille Ball. Oh, Lucy, I'm home. Take it all on your stride. You know what? I want to credit that with my age group, with my generation. I think, to me, that goes right along with all of the rest of the Gen X stuff you've ever heard. About how we'll hurt your feelings and we don't have any, and we were left alone as kids. I don't get worked up about anything. This is a life-threatening disease that I have, and at no time have I felt like I was dying. Like, I don't feel good. I feel sickly. I have very little energy. I have very little appetite most of the time. But in the grand scheme of things, I have been able to enjoy a small level of retirement here. And in that way, it's been cool because as a truck driver, I was gone all the time. I've been able to have lots of game nights with our friends and go to dinner with folks and do a lot of stuff that I couldn't do while I was driving long haul. So even though I'm sick, in a lot of ways, my life has been a lot better over the last couple of years. Not to mention being with Angel. That's been the big one. And she has taken such good care of me. Raisin says to give me a big hug for all of them.
You're making me cry.
Hey, Kurt, good to see you, buddy. But our generation typically just looks at anything bad that happens to you and says, well, that's life. Off we go. And we keep working or doing whatever we have to. That's actually a really good, excuse me, a really good example of why I'm in this case in the first place. Yes, I was already not going to be very healthy because I have been a heavy smoker my entire life up until about 2 years ago. I smoked 2 packs a day for about 30 years. And smoking isn't what got me. It's the kidney. And my kidneys happened to me because I, one, took heroic doses of ibuprofen for upwards of 20 years. And those are really bad for your system. And my heroic dosages just fucked my kidney up one side and down the other, as well as untreated high blood pressure, which also causes really bad kidney problems. So I found out about my kidney problems in 2016, and I felt fine. You couldn't have convinced me that I was sick in 2016. I
Not high risk.
I would go in to get my my medical approval card to drive my trucks, my DOT medical certification card, and they would tell me, "Hey, your blood pressure is running a little bit high. You should probably get that checked out." Or they would say, "Hey, we've had blood and protein in your urine. That's usually a sign of bad kidneys. You should go get that checked." And I blew it off probably for a couple of years because I had bills to pay and I had work to do and I had kids to deal with, and I didn't ever feel like I could stop what I was doing to tend to my own health because there was enough going on in life that was my responsibility. And when you have a responsibility, we just take care of it. I feel like that's a big part of our generation is once responsibility for something lands on us, we just take it and go and deal with those things that are our responsibility. So providing for my family was my responsibility. Driving my truck where I needed to go was a responsibility. Making each delivery really fast was my responsibility. And I broke my body over all those years. You're waiting for Dirt to give the hug to Angel we all need.
Scroll up and read all of it because they are coming at you sideways.
All right.
No, not that
How far?
Right there.
Turn and give a real hug. And we did just a minute ago. As soon as I got off the phone with them, she started crying uncontrollably, and I had to pull her in. And we've had our big hug for that moment. But I can absolutely give you more hugs.
Okay.
I did everything right, just hit the wrong obstacles. Well, I don't know about all that. Watch out, I don't want to run over your toes.
What are you doing?
Turning. I have to get out from underneath the desk.
Right.
I love you too, Angel. All right, dry it up. We got mobs to kill.
I told him I'm fine until somebody touches me.
Whatever. You know what? Here, I will say this about relationships really quick. I firmly believe, after having had 2 failed marriages and now found her, that if a person is determined enough and willing to deal with what life throws them in order to be with somebody, you can be happy with damn near anybody as long as you kind of have that connection in the beginning. You just have to also be willing to share life, including the ups and downs. I was married for 16 years. And I thought we had a good marriage. I was happy the entirety of the time. If I had ever wanted to cheat, I had lots of opportunities. And I never took them. I never wanted to take them because I was happy. And during that time, my prognosis came out. And I thought I was going to be leaning on her during all of this. And she up and vanished on me. So you never know what's going to happen and what a person may do with you or do to you. But you can find that happiness and just be happy with whoever you're with, you know? And if it doesn't work out, you find yourself not being happy, consider moving on for both your sake and that person's sake. Just do it before you get in too deep. You know what I mean? Before you've got kids and mortgages and stuff like that. Think you found the one, but you've said that before. I get it. I have to admit, I am I am probably not likely to ever have another relationship if this one fails or if something happens to her. I'm just going to make a go of it myself. Excuse me. That Coke's coming back to get me.
Some people were asking what happened because they came in late.
Okay. What happened is I am in desperate need of a kidney. And by desperate, I am in stage 5 kidney failure. I'm on dialysis and have been for the last couple of years. And earlier today, I got a call from the hospital from my transplant coordinator letting me know that they potentially have somebody lined up for me. Somebody's not doing well one way or another. That person's not going to make it. So they just have to do testing to make sure that they're going to be a good match. But as it stands right now, they look like a good match. So they called me to let me know that, hey, this is liable to happen. I need to, empty my schedule between now and tomorrow and let me know what kind of time frame I could expect as things move forward. Hey, Ty, thank you for the gifts, buddy. Appreciate you so much.
Please pray for that family.
Absolutely. If prayers are your thing, that person's family is very likely in need of a lot of comfort. They have a family member that's in the hospital that isn't going to make it but is still alive. And honestly, if they would let me know who that person is, I would go stand over their honor walk when the time came. I don't know if that's ever allowed, but I would love to do that.
Not unless you know the person.
Exactly. There's a lot of that privacy stuff that comes into it. Vima, thank you for that. It doesn't say you're a first-time chatter, but I don't recall your name, so thank you for being here, Vima. And thank you for your well wishes there. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't figure they would give that information unless, the person or the family has made arrangements for it. And after the fact, the family may want to let me know. Random kid, I might potentially have a kidney lined up. Got a call from the hospital about it. We'll know more tomorrow, but things are in an uproar right now because of it.
I want to clarify what Raisin is saying. I don't know if they can hear me, but they will not give us the information prior to donation due to privacy. It is up to the family after that as to whether or not they identify themselves and let the coordinators know. The coordinators will reach out to us if they choose that.
And Raisin is right. The internet gets around to a lot of people, even just my channel in particular. Supposedly there's 140,000 people who are aware of my channel. I would hope that when I make a video here in a little bit that'll go up on TikTok, that it gets its way around and makes it to that family. You found me through Facebook, right on Quartz.
We have to update Facebook too.
Yeah, we'll put my TikTok video on the Facebook side too. 6 months out, they'll let you send a letter and the family chooses. Yeah, I knew they had some arrangements like that went down. But yeah, things are in an uproar. We're discombobulated. And all I can do is just sit here and let everybody know that things are moving forward. If you live in Colorado or know somebody in Colorado whose family has a family member that has had a wreck, just give them a call and tell them you hope everything's going well for them.
And yes, Raisin, all of this right here is why being a donor on your license is so important.
That's right. That person's kidney would not be available to me if they were not already a donor. Well, I suppose if they have a power of attorney person who could make that decision after the fact, it's possible, but not likely. Typically, a person who passes without having it on their license is not going to be a donor. Excellent, OBS. Thank you very much for that. Hey, Jane, we were just talking about that. I'm doing pretty okay. Got a call from the hospital, from the transplant center, that they may have a donor lined up for me. So things are looking up. Yaposaurus Rex. Are you saying I talk too much and need to get to the gaming? Is that what's up, Todd? Jacob, you're a donor too. Excellent. Much love to you, Snag. I knew you'd be one.
So, just to set everybody's expectations, there is a very moderate likelihood that they could still call and say that we're not going to be selected for it, that the test didn't pan out, that it wasn't a good match, his antibodies were too high. But the thing you guys have to keep in mind is that he's only been on the list for a month. And this gives us a light at the end of the tunnel.
Thank you, Bo.
That there is hope that he'll get a second chance. So even if this one doesn't pan out, that's okay. It's okay.
It is okay. And you know what? I would rather that person live and get to keep their kidneys. If there was something we could do, somebody we could pray to, and have that person pull through, I'd be on my knees saying those prayers. It doesn't look like this person's going to make it. I don't believe they would have called me and told me about it if they didn't already know for relative sure that this person's not going to pull through. The real question is going to be, are they going to be a really good match? Like right now, the initial stuff says they're a match, but there are other details like the antibodies and things of that nature that may still make it not a match. Thank you, Sammy. I see your videos all the time on TikTok. Good to see you in here. Thanks for being here. No donor as of yet, except there is a good potential. Akika Sato.
It is so hot.
I'm not hot at all, but I'm comfortable, so it's all right.
Sweating to death.
That's because you're always hot.
It is a catch-22, and that's something else that you guys have to understand. This is a heavy weight to bear. It really is. Because someone is losing their life in this world to give him a second chance.
And
it's hard.
It's a very good likelihood that that person has family who are mourning the loss of that person already, and yet that person is not gone. So they're dealing with a lot of stress right now.
That's what a cardiac donor is. A cardiac donor versus a brain dead donor is a cardiac donor is on life support. They will be taken off life support and allowed to expire on their own.
I didn't want to talk over her, but Sammy, I'm so glad to know that you're doing okay. And I'm sorry that you have to deal with liver failure. Are you up for a transplant, or are you just going through other forms of treatment? But he's loading up 1 gram Deeb. Okay, I have to assume that that's a weed thing. I don't know the lingo around weed. I'm sorry. Hey, Cross Trader.
I don't know if that's weed, babe.
I don't either. I don't know what 1 gram or Deeb would be, but I would have to assume that's what it is. That's your biggest issue. I understand my body is riddled with problems, but the kidney is the biggest one.
Yeah. And Snag, that's one of the big things. That's why a lot of people choose, if you're not a donor on your license and your family has to make that choice, that's why a lot of people choose to do it, because it does leave a legacy. You don't get very many chances to say that you saved somebody's life in this world.
In my 50 years, I've got 1, maybe.
So it's hard.
And the one person would have been helped by somebody else. It was a car wreck in heavy traffic. Somebody else would have been there too. Yeah.
So that's why it's important to make whatever difference you can while you're here. And when it's your turn to go, try to make a difference by being a donor.
I understand, Sammy, and I'm sorry you're having to deal with everything. I see your videos periodically, and it looks like you're doing well enough and keeping your head up, so for that, I'm happy. We won't have a living donor at any point, so someone is expiring. They won't give you a living donor for the live restricted for some audiences.
Oh.
I still don't know what's bringing this up.
It's just saying that you have...
Oh, I said the word weeds, and so it said regulated good content.
Yes, you have to...
That's what it is.
You have to use the word spicy. You can't say bad words on TikTok.
Hearts are almost all bad, and I'm a donor. I got good eyes.
You know?
There's I can't remember even now who it is. There's one comedian has another bit about another comedian who, both of them are famous, but one of them died and donated his eyes, and he was talking about that somebody out there has this guy's eyes. He used to be on what's that? Law and Order. Law and Order.
SVU and all that.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Dad's friend had kidney failure for 7 years, and just yesterday he finally got a donor. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Rylan, that's awesome.
Good job, dude.
That is so awesome.
So many congratulations for your friend. Or your dad's friend, excuse me. Still.
That is really awesome, Rylan.
That is fantastic. Your lungs, your area doesn't do singles. Gotcha.
But also keep in mind, everybody thinks heart, lungs, liver, your skin, your eyes, there are so many things that could help people. Your spine, your muscles, your bones. Like, there are so many things that are...
Even if it's not a full-on transplant of an organ, your body materials can be used in a variety of ways to help people.
Exactly. And there is so much science out there.
Give grandma back shots.
You know, I mean...
yes, sir. Jump right on that shit.
Wow. Anyway, moving on.
Breaker 19, Breaker 19. Watch that language.
Right. It's really important that people understand the magnitude of what being a donor is. Yes, as far as being a living donor, it's scary and there's things that can and cannot go wrong. You know, but once you leave this earth, unless it's a religious thing, you don't need those parts anymore. So why not try to save somebody who does?
That's right. Tissues and corneas. They can make use of a whole bunch of your body, even if it's not a straight donation. What's the matter, Blake? My good news not good for you?
Oh, is he talking about me?
I don't know. He said quit yapping. I have been sitting here chatterboxing for the last hour.
Well, here's the amazing thing is that this is your channel and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
That's right. And yeah, a lot of people want to hear my good news right now, but we will get to the gaming again here in a little bit. She says, can you give Haida a hug for us now?
Haida. I love that she remembers that. It's all good.
Well, TikTok cares about certain words.
Yes.
Because they use those words with their AI to know when somebody's doing that they shouldn't.
Okay. I have to go back to work. I'm going to let you get back to playing your game and doing whatever. I really came down here to tell you something, and I don't remember what it was anymore. So
probably I needed to get up and do something.
No.
Or about that Will site you were saying I needed to go to.
Yeah, we need to deal with that, but we'll deal with that later. So, y'all be nice to him. We're having a hard day. I will do that raisin because he doesn't ever do that. So
Blake doesn't care. That's all right. He doesn't have to care. I'm nobody special. Mm-hmm. Obviously, nobody special to him, so that's fine.
Wait, who doesn't care?
Blake says I don't care after Blown told him this is a big moment for me.
Who is that? Blake, give me a hot second, Blake.
I'm sure he's already moved on, and I don't care.
No. Give me a hot second. Okay, problem solved, Blake. You don't have to listen anymore.
Yep, you won't see me in your stream anymore.
That's the beautiful thing about being a mod on this channel.
Yeah, there's got to be one.
There's always one.
Please update us tomorrow. Oh, I absolutely will. So I'll be making a video to go up on TikTok here in just a little bit. And I'll make another one. I'll probably go live tomorrow afternoon after I get my call.
Blown, I've blocked him, so he's not a problem anymore. I don't play that game.
Yeah. I'm
very...
content to just sit here and let people say their shit.
Yeah, I don't.
It doesn't matter to me.
I have a zero tolerance policy for bullshit.
Raisin's going to TikTok.
Thank you. Right? I got my phone like right here. I'm good to go.
Thank you, Sammy. She's awesome. People who come to my Twitch channel really just come for her. It is true.
That's not true.
To be fair, she doesn't show up on there much, but she does do the moderating and stuff.
Well, it's because it's not my channel.
It is your channel.
No.
What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine.
Block. I sure did block you. I was going to troll, but hey, man, hope you get through this. You can troll. Everybody's welcome to troll. Make it a good one, because by the time I get there, it's going to be your last, but whatever.
If it's an especially witty troll, I won't even kick you. I'll just be like, damn, that's funny, dude.
Right. All right. I love you guys. Be nice to him. I have to go back.
You're going to get a Twitch, let people watch you wash dishes. Right? Well, here's what you should do, Sammy. Sammy, you need to get you a laptop if you don't already have one, and you can set it beside your sink, and then it can run Streamlabs on it. And Streamlabs will allow you to broadcast to both TikTok and Twitch. So you can be on both. And they both save a video on demand, so you can go back and cut those videos that you just made into shorter videos to fill up your TikTok channel if you want. Well, she's got a lot of work to do, so you're going to have to stroke it on your own. All right, OBS. Thanks for being here, brother. Take care of yourself. Swade, you're just in time. I got a call while I was streaming earlier. I had to shut the stream down to take the call, but it was the hospital calling to let me know that they probably have somebody lined up for me. Nothing's likely to move forward until tomorrow, but they wanted to let me know, ask a few questions, so that I could plan for tomorrow and kill my schedule and be available, as well as they had some questions. Also, lost your streak anyways. Yeah, I hate it when you lose your streak. You got to start all over. I guess they call that edging, don't they? Hey, man. We've all been known to stroke it. Who was it? I saw a clip yesterday that I now remember seeing live when it happened of the Tonight Show and an actress whose name I don't know, probably never have known, but I've seen her in a lot of stuff, telling a joke to, maybe it was Jay Leno, that we used to tell as kids, describing three people and saying, pick this one up and give them a kiss. Does that feel like your first sexual experience? And they'd say no to all three of them. And then they tell you to pick all the people up and give them a good shake. Does that feel like your first one? And of course it does for most of us. You're joking and got blocked. It's Sammy, by the way. Sammy got blocked? Or are you the other one, Blake? The hooker's house. Well, that looks like, yeah, it looks like Sammy in the picture. Yeah, she blocked Blake, not your other account. Not unless she did it by accident. Okay, well, let's try an unban. I have to scroll up because I don't remember how you spell out your name, though. Copy and paste here. Well, that didn't work. Might be a different. She got overexcited. Well, apparently her account got blocked, but I don't have the means to do that on this version of software I'm using because it's just on the website. I have to open the live studio to do stuff like that. Christy fixed it. Thank you, Christy. My mic is having a midlife crisis. Sorry, buddy. I pushed it away because I was munching on crackers and didn't want to chew in people's ear. It keeps going shh, then it stops, then it does it again. You may actually be hearing the air conditioner to my house, which is right over there. And it's probably shutting itself on and off. Gotta go adult. Thank you very much, Less Clinically Fucked. Take care of your day, and I'm appreciating you being here. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. Anyway, thank you for that. Sorry I didn't want to chew in everybody's ear, but I do appreciate the offer, and I may take you up on it someday. Mac, I need some pepperoni. What do I need pepperoni for? Are we making a pizza? Yeah, Swade, got that good news earlier today, so I've been going back and forth. The TikTok side has been a little heavier on the chat, so been giving it a little more attention. Quartz, to answer your question, we can start back up Call of Duty, or we can start up Fortnite. We can play whatever the hell we want to play. This dude is 70. Well, I'm not. I'm quite a bit younger than that. I just look old as hell. Gray hair going early and long ass beard will do that to you. Now we're totally getting Chick-fil-A. Right on. What's my favorite flavor of ice cream? Well, your biological son. My favorite flavor has to be a standard chocolate. However, one of our local places around here has been making a peanut butter cup version that I've enjoyed a lot. That's been my go-to of late. Yeah, Swade made his way over to the other side. Probably older. Well, I am 49. I'll be 50 here in a handful of days. Oh, thank you, Isma. Much love to you. All right, yeah, we can go ahead and get back into Call of Duty. We were beginning to make some progress there until I had to step away. Oh, I'm 49. You know what? Before I start gaming a little bit, I'll show you that I'm younger than I appear. I got to transfer a picture over to my phone, or from my phone over to the computer. Go all the way back. Go back there. Now I should have it on the computer. A moment. Oh, I can do it up here. There we go. That's me. Oh, it's not coming up. I'm not sharing the right screen. Let's see. There we go. That was a picture of me after I fucked up my beard and had to shave it off. That was 2015, so almost 10 years ago. And what you can't see there is how gray I am, because obviously the gray hair has been cut off. But if you look a little bit lower, you can see I have gray chest hair. What little of it there is. Clearly, I'm old enough to be gray. But this was taken in 2015, and that's the last time I was shaven down to nothing. Why are you not picking? Oh, I'm not grabbing the right order. Fucker. There we go. All right, now I get my chat back where I can see it. All right, there we go. And now the chat's flowing like nobody's business, which means I missed everybody. Let me scroll back up, see what I missed as it was flowing. All right, can't be 49, impossible. Need to see some ID. Well, if that pic didn't do it, since I was clearly 39 in that picture 10 years ago, 38, whatever. Check his Discord profile, yeah. Ear piercings right now, yeah. Both sides are wearing hoops. Years ago, I had my lip pierced, so I guess technically it's still pierced. Ooh, you know what? I haven't checked it in a long time. Let's do that. Great internet entertainment. Let's see if a paperclip will still go through that old hole. How's that for entertainment? And let's do this. Open it up, get a better angle at it. There it is. There you go, lip piercing. I used to wear one of those Labres a long time ago. This was 4 years ago, I said. What did I say was 4 years ago? That picture? No, that thing's 10 years ago. 2015 was that picture. All right, back to the Call of Duty. There we go. Let's just play multiplayer. Don't know where you got 4 from. Quartz. Oh, there you go. Have wrinkles and everything. Oh. That's hysterical. Do ASMR while playing with your cookies? There. That'll probably let a little more noise through. Can't stand that type of content. Honestly, it catches my attention when I go by it on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, but only for a little bit. Like that chick that sits there and eats all the seafood that just explodes everywhere. I don't understand why or how she would eat that stuff, but she's apparently had people watching her do it for a long time, because I still run across her. Oh, I need to level weapons while we're on this one. See, I mentioned earlier that I can't feel my fingers anymore, so I put sandpaper down on the important, so that hopefully the catching of the sandpaper would keep me on key. It doesn't. Why is it only shooting one? Alright, you should be able to do both of them at the same time. There we go. Well, they nerfed it apparently. Used to, that was a guaranteed one shot, one kill. Alright, we'll go back to something a little more appropriate then. those type of dudes. Blood pressure is above the roof. Your favorite TikTok liver. Played a bit of FC24 today. I played like 7 to 6 games. Right on. Alright. Ooh, he got me. Go wrong with a bag of Ritz crackers. Other livers just say shit, ignore you. Other people live don't got 9 people watching. I don't actually know how many's watching mine. As I sit here and chew in your ear. No, it tells me who the top viewers are, people who've been around for a while, but it doesn't tell me how many are on. You should see 300 people in. 11 is the number of new followers I have on TikTok. There are 15 viewers on the purple side. You don't mind the chewing? Hey, Simba. He's easy. It's the number of people. No. Well, there might be 11 people also. What my screen does show me, just grab that and bring it down right quick. It shows me the chat. It shows me the total viewers, as in the total number of people who have viewed it. People pop in, swing by. And then the number of new followers, but it doesn't tell me how many people are currently watching. And while I do have their live software, it's kind of shit for broadcasting. It probably would if we went through and turned on all those commands. Those followers, 215,000. Yeah, but that all came because of that video that Carve made about me, and everybody made their way here because of it. Lena Marie, I am playing Call of Duty. Just going to play the multiplayer version instead of Warzone or anything like that. Yeah, 15's about right. Annoys me only for scrolling. Sweet, if you'd at least download Warzone, we could play Call of Duty together. I am in the United States. I'm in Colorado currently. We're all thankful for Carve. He is the man. I was saying earlier I made an update video after getting that initial call. Not today's call, but the call they sent saying that they might have somebody for me. And, shit, I forgot what I was saying. I got my ass handed to me there.
We have taken the lead.
Oops. Picking up different weapons. Now I lost my gun. There it is. Ooh, nice shot. You don't have multiplayer? Right on.
Friendly UAV on
You
station.
used to play COD before? Well, come on. Join up. Oh, wondered if I could make that leap. Ooh, they got me before I could lay down and switch to the sniper.
Friendly cluster mine planted.
Oh, he snuck up on me there, didn't he? All right.
Friendly SAE on the way.
Damn it. Could you donate a kidney? Very possibly. Oh no, you're from the UK. I don't believe they do things across the seas. Roblox is a side hustle. No, I don't play Roblox. I downloaded it and played a little bit with my grandson after he asked me to, and I haven't been back to it. Not really my cup of tea. I was trying to get it to peek around the corner, but it didn't want to do it. Everybody's hiding. We all want to play the sniper game. Where'd you go? I saw you there. I would have sworn I just saw somebody running through there.
Maintain site secure. Keep protected.
Ooh, damn. Took too many from the guy in front. Yeah, I don't really get the appeal of Roblox. But I'm also not a 5-year-old like the rest of them. I knew I heard somebody crawling around over there. Shit. Mouse went off the pad. I couldn't swing far enough. Transplant happens, I will get on and play. Those of you on the purple side didn't see that. Angel said that if the transplant happens, she will get on and play. So it's out there on the interwebs. We're going to make her play this game. how much time you got left if you don't get the kidney. I can live for years and years and years on dialysis, but the longer you go, the more your health overall declines, and eventually you get to where you're not healthy enough to receive a new one.
Friendly UAV online.
If I play Fortnite, you're very welcome to join. You can go ahead and add me to your friends list using the name you see on there, DirtNap, the same way it's spelled. Right on there. And that'll get you to my Epic account. Fortnite. Snag, if we switch over to Fortnite, are you going to actually be available to play? Or are you just going to talk about it? God damn it. That's the third time in this bout that I've gone off the mouse pad. Apparently I've shifted all my stuff to one side and don't have it arranged right. There we go. Oh, I saw him just as I started falling. IGN, I'm doing okay. We just got some good news earlier that I may potentially have a kidney lined up. We'll know more later tomorrow around noon or so. Sorry about that, Muncher. I'm glad Angel finished it up for you. Yeah, we can switch over to Fortnite. Thank you, Dota. What do you mean, y'all? Get your ass in here. And what was the name of that other guy that wanted to play? Dota. Okay. Yeah, come on. I don't care how good you are. Come on, Simba. That's a squad if y'all both get in there. And I planned ahead to change the stream info. I now have it set for a button I can push. Isn't that awesome? Name is SNO Simbu. I will add you. Yeah, we definitely don't want to play anything ranked. I'll fuck up your ranks. And Simbu, nothing is coming up under that name, so I'm going to have to... Oh, wait, did it maybe try and take too much? There we go. It's quartz. Try repasting it. Nope, no results. Right on. Yeah, Snag, anytime you want to play, whether I'm on or not, shoot me a message or something. I'll be glad to come join you. I know you don't play much. There he is. Ah, it's an SN0 on there, not SNO. It's got to be the only difference. Or maybe it's the underscore. Anyway. I guess I could unready do things right. There you go. Now we can ready up. No problem at all. Time to usually quit playing games or head to bed. It varies from day to day, but I usually try to shut down at least by 5 or 6, although Angel will tell you I fail a lot at that. What I try to do is I try to end whenever she's done with work, but she's got a lot of extra work right now, and I'm sure she's going to be working late, and she told me a little bit ago I could keep playing, so I'm going to keep going. Currently, it's almost 4 here. Oh, I can't see the TikTok chat again. Damn it. There we go. Alright, it is time to break down and get a new mouse pad. This one is just about ready to give up the ghost. Right on, Snag. It's all good. You got little ones, so I know your schedule is tight. Let's see. Yep, I got hydration for you, Dota. Probably needed to do that, so thank you. What was I going to look up? Oh, yeah. I was thinking I needed to put a banner on there. I used to have a banner on the TikTok side, advertising the purple side. I could probably change that to something saying big news or whatever. Try and catch people as they're scrolling by. There. All right, somebody mark a spot. I don't care where we go. Oh shit, I probably have voice chat turned off. Hey, boating guy. Good to see you again. You missed the good news. Call from the hospital earlier. They may have a kidney for me. I'll know more tomorrow afternoon. Big yeahs all around. I clearly jumped out too early. Probably twitched. Yeah, baby. Drag, quartz. I'm fixing to have somebody landing on your head. This. New health, alright. Wait, what was that? Oh wow, lots of health. Alright. You can heal yourself and others while moving. Very cool. I need a better gun though. Pistols ain't gonna cut this shit. Hey, wait. Thank you for that. My beard loves you right back. Oh, I lost my pistol somewhere. Shit. Got literally nothing in the way of weapons. Thank you. Appreciate that. Neat. The one thing I really hate about switching from Call of Duty to Fortnite is that I have to switch what key activates everything. So I keep hitting F all the time when it really needs to be an E. Alright. I'm going to make this thing come loose, goddammit. Alright, hang on. Well, I didn't think it would kill it all the way. Oh shit, we got a person there. What's up? You with the umlauts? Hey, OBS made it back. Boating guy, you can play a match? Absolutely. Do the new Fall Guys thing in Battle Royale. I have Fall Guys, but I haven't used it. I think I'll be back on COD. I'll be happy to play COD with you sometime. We were just about, we were playing it a minute ago, and folks wanted to switch over here, so we did that. I probably won't go back to it today. Thank you. Scared the piss out of me, though. Incoming. Get off me. Fortnite? I don't know what Fortnite and Fall Guys has to do with each other. I'm confused by what you're talking about. Hey, iDeck. Things are going pretty well. As long as you stay with the no build, Fortnite's just like any other shooter. It just happens to be really popular. I'm just completely unwilling to play the build version. I quit playing it back in 2017 after giving it a taste, and I just didn't enjoy it. Excuse me. Yeah, Boat. We'll get you in here in a little bit. We just started, so give folks a chance for a little bit. Who the hell is that? I feel like that music belongs on a game show while you're waiting on people to write their answer down. I'm sorry, I didn't know anybody asked. Just Ritz. Just a sleeve of Ritz. Who'd we lose? We lost Dota. I guess he's done. All right. Come on, boat. Yeah, I was going to ask about that. I forget who it was. The other day I played with somebody and we turned off voice chat and went to Discord. There we go. Now you ought to hear me just fine, although I probably have to cue
yeah,
it
we can
up.
hear you. We can
Oh,
hear you.
okay.
Yes, sir. Loud
Good
and
deal.
clear.
Good deal.
Bro, I keep on forgetting you can't build because I'm so good at building. I haven't played zero builds since like the last season.
Yeah, I understand that. It's kind of like the difference between controllers and keyboard and mouse. I'll never switch to a controller for that for shooter games because I've been doing keyboard and mouse for a lifetime. I believe you're burning something there, partner.
Controller my entire time.
You're burning your food, buddy.
Those controllers didn't even exist when I was first started playing. Is it all right if I call you that? Yeah, absolutely. It's little man. Which little man? As in my little man? Surely not.
All right, boys, let's get a dub.
Thought you were calling yourself my grandson. I was like, nope. He won't type in full sentences, that's for sure. Guy that comes and goes. All right. Can I just call you Wee Man instead? Oh, I didn't hit ready. Sorry.
You're all right.
No, you're all good.
I haven't even hit my spicy gummies yet. My brain's supposed to be kicked in when I'm good to go here.
Yeah.
Let's see. While we're waiting, let's see what they're selling. El Chapulin. Oh, that's got to be like the. What is that? I don't know what El Chapulin is. Capitana Colorado.
Bro, the second I saw that skin in the item shop, I started. It scared me too. That was way too real to be a Fortnite skin. I got to lock in, bro. Right here.
There's got to be a setting somewhere. Well, don't have time to look at it.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
All right.
And whenever you want, like, different people in here, bro, you can talk.
Say again.
If you like want different people in your lobby, I'll just leave, bro.
I understand. Thank you. I think we're good for the moment.
God, there's so much people. See?
There's a squad at the pier.
Come on, buddy. Land down here. Come on, buddy. Have a shotgun. Mink. Down one.
There we go.
Chat if y'all need healing.
Thank you.
The heck? Where's this shit? Yo, bro, it's a Tesla.
Got us a Cybertruck.
Cybertruck, yeah. Seen a lot of them. Should we go to one of them?
There's a spout out there in the water. I don't know if that means somebody was doing something or what, but I just saw water shoot. Oh, it's a geyser. Okay. L thinks that's cool. Likes the Cybertruck with a grenade launcher.
Yeah. $33. $85. And beginning.
I thought you got that a while ago. Hey there. Okay, I have no idea how to say it. Really?
Oh my.
You deserve that. Sitting here waiting on it to redo it, and you just come steal it from me. There we go.
Alright, sure. My bad, man. I'm back. He just ran into a tree. Yeah, this kid.
Where'd you see people?
Right there, got shot. Yeah, they're low, they're low. Can't build in this game. Get back to building. Okay, me in there. Me in there. Dead in it. Okay. Come on, little buddy. Then run from the tree.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a big welcome.
Coming in. Where they at? That's the back. Yep. Hey. Might be, yeah, I'm dead. Over he went in that little bar, just threw it. Just left it for finish it. Wait, oh shoot. Oh. God, yeah, you got it. It's that one!
Fucking hell.
Oh, shit.
If you go on my body, I had a pair of nitro fists.
Well, I hit somebody and then they vanished. But he didn't die, he just took a knock. Oh shit! He kicked my ass. Yeah, I feel like they really are trying to make it like Rocket League, which is fine. Rocket League's kind of a cool game. You're in school today. Class hasn't started. Right on, May. Glad you're here. Gangstar. I got you, brother. Shout out to Gangstar. I'm doing pretty okay. We actually just got really good news today that they may have a kidney lined up for me. We'll know more tomorrow. So things are moving forward. You're all right, love. I actually need to take a quick potty break, so if y'all would excuse me for a moment.
Yeah. Oh wait.
All right. That's it. Alrighty. We got a party time going on. Is everybody else ready now that I'm back? You added me on Discord, right on. Excellent. Apparently Angel is getting quite hungry, so I have to go get some food here in just a bit. I saw it on there. I haven't hit the thing, but I saw it on my phone. There we go. It's all Spanish stuff on there. We're going to have Chick-fil-A tonight. That's what Angel was craving, so that's what we're going to have. She saw an ad on her phone, made her mention it. I was like, well, if I was choosing, I'd order like a pizza or some chicken fried rice or something. But if Chick-fil-A is what you want, I'm down with it. And so that's what we ended up sticking with. Yeah, it's not too bad. Had to leave, going to your grandma's place. Right on. Well, I hope you have a good visit with your grandma. That's always a good time. Enjoy these times. I miss my grandma. She's not around anymore, and I sure do miss her. All right. Oh, this is the Fall Guys thing you were talking about. All right. Alright, can't do that. Uh-oh. God damn you. So they're rocking shotguns, and there's two of them. They took me down with 2 shots, so must be good ones. Well, that didn't take us long.
Yeah, my bad. My headset was charging.
Hey, Casey. How's the health journey going? It's funny you should ask today. I was streaming just a little while ago and got a call from the hospital. Had to shut down the stream, and turns out they've got somebody lined up for me. Well, I didn't go to the lobby. They may have one. I'll know more tomorrow, but they definitely have somebody not doing well who is a good match for me. It's just a matter of how things play out, which involves tests that they've got to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna let someone else play.
All right, buddy, take it easy. All right, back to the two of us. Snag, you gonna come join us, or are you not available? Hey there,
I
Jazz.
got my headset. I might be able to do it a little better.
Thank you very much, Casey. Yeah, your timing is good, because we got that information today. Just, what, hour? Well, yeah, about an hour and a half ago, I guess. About to eat. All right, no problem. I'll be shutting it down here shortly. Matter of fact, if you're not able to join, I'll probably just let this be our last one, since I actually do have to go do some paperwork. It is awesome. It really hasn't
this was
settled
probably
in
gonna be
yet.
my last one.
Your ex's little brother's liver is failing? Or are you and he's still tight, or are you just aware of it? Like, I still like all my ex's family, and I follow them on Facebook, but we don't talk anymore. She was our reason to be talking most of the time. Right on. I was close with her family while we were together, and like I say, we still follow each other on Facebook and all of that. But well, I got nothing but wishes of love and healing for your friend, your ex's brother. I wouldn't wish what I've been going through on anybody. I don't know what her situation would be like, what liver problems are like, but yeah, I doubt it's anything fun. All right, works for me. Bitch. Stop. Take it easy, Jay. Hey, Scott. Not a very good swath of weapons on this side today, is there?
Yeah, I know. I'm having trouble finding stuff myself.
There we go. There's some gloves, anyway.
I'm gonna grab us a car and see if we can get around with that.
Okay.
Christ. Alright, let's see. Boy.
Nice. This is when you're on Fortnite next time, even if off stream, and I'll hop in. All right. A wheeling cart to set up his machine, so he can at least walk around 30 feet to be able to have slot freedom. Right on. Yeah, I've got a setup like that in my room as well. Christy's back. Had people stop in. I don't ever get people to just stop in. That's just not even a thing. There we go. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, baby.
Oh, there he is. good now. I don't think we need to try to get out of here unless you want to.
It didn't make a whole lot of difference to me. Looks like you left behind a good one there.
Oh, that gold one, you can have it if you want it. I got one.
Yep, I will take that motherfucker.
Let's see.
All right, Tristan, take it easy, buddy. Small town thing. Yeah, I mean, when my family was close, they might used to drop by occasionally, but man, I haven't had that happen in forever. Aiming too high on the ring.
Right. Need a good weapon. Okay. I'm just gonna go.
Somebody's flying.
Yep. Oh shit. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta get on that repair thing.
Oh shit. Let's see if we can find him.
Apparently, I just keep jumping out.
Yep, their car's up here. Damn, they just keep healing that fucking car up, don't they?
Yep.
Here, drink that. That'll give you shields.
Well, apparently not.
Oh, did it just glitch on you?
Yeah. Either that or I just hit my buttons weird.
Oh my god.
Damn it. Thought I was going to get him.
I have no idea where they came from.
Now he had a power shotgun, so
Yeah.
it went fast. Master kind of wore out my Canadian Tire version. Gave me direction on a smoker. Thoughts on a flat top grill. I don't have a flat top grill. I never have messed with them. I used to keep what do you call them? A skillet plate thing. And I never used it much, but it was good for like pancakes and stuff. The big flat top cookers that people get outside, they use for all kinds of stuff, but I don't have any input for you on that, I'm afraid. All right, brother. It's good playing with you as always.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
You too. Take it easy, man.
I'll try.
All right. All the recipe videos I see of them, though, make me feel like I need one. I get that. If I had more space on a patio or something, I might get it. Use flat top for everything. You know, I used to use that skillet plate for everything. Back in the day, I cooked all my eggs in it, all my breakfast foods, everything like that, and of course burgers. But then I realized I needed to have a coal grill to do the burgers and steaks and stuff on. So I went that way, and I quit making burgers on the flat top. And then the kids are grown, and they don't live with me anymore, so I don't play cook for a family anymore. See you tomorrow. I will be making an update tomorrow, but based on what the lady said, I imagine I won't have time to play tomorrow. That's the answer you wanted. You can show hubby. Just built a patio, 10 by 27. Well, I mean, I've already got a coal grill and a smoker. When I was in Texas, I had 2 smokers and a gas grill and a coal grill all out on my patio. It's hard to cook for 2. It really, really is. I had 5 kids. 3 of them lived with me. And I grew up in a big family, so I have always made big portions of everything. I actually just sold my Weber grill earlier today off of Facebook Marketplace for a whopping $50 because my friend who passed away recently had a brand new version of it from Sam's, and so since his widow didn't want it, I took it. You sold it. Don't go acting. I just went out and delivered it today. Don't be tripping. You would have taken the old one? Yeah. How are we going to be spending a lot more than $50 to ship that thing to you up in Canada, though? What the fuck is going on? Who's blowing up my phone? Oh. She rubs me weird. I don't know about all that. Anyhow, I reckon it's time for me to shut the stream down. So, Christy, thanks for coming and help with the channel. It's always good to see you. Snag, Quartz, it's always good to see both of you. Thanks for playing and hanging out. I hope you guys that are all with me here have a great rest of your evening. I plan on making a video that'll be up on TikTok here in a little bit with the details, or with the same thing I've been telling all y'all about the call we got today, and tomorrow we'll put something out after I hear from her. In the meantime, y'all have a great evening. Take care of yourselves. Always know that I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great evening.